Hey everyone, it's Jade from Bookworm. It's been probably about 2 weeks since I've filmed anything, and I have been ridiculously quiet on BookTube lately. There's been so much that has been happening. February was just a write-off for me. I don't know if I told you, but last month I was supposed to get married, and there was Valentine's Day and just a whole bunch of things that was just making me really not in the best mind frame. And I took that out on my reading and on BookTube, and it just kind of fell apart for a little while. But it is a new month and I'm getting back on track. That said, I didn't know if I was going to film a February wrap-up because there isn't really much to wrap up at all. I read a grand total of one and a bit books. Literally, it's quite embarrassing. Okay, so I started with Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I am still busy on it. It's been over a month. I'm slowly getting through it. But what I can tell you is that I can already say it is going to be a 5-star rating for me. I know that's a ballsy thing to say, but it is so good. I'm loving it, and if I'd been in any other mind frame, I bet you that I would have just devoured this book. Okay, so what I can tell you about Outlander is that it's about a girl called Claire Randall who somehow, she's on her second honeymoon in Scotland in like the 1940s or something? Yeah, 1945. And somehow she goes for this walk to collect some herbs and flowers and stuff, and ends up kind of getting transported back through time and entering Scotland in the 1700s, and she meets this absolute heartthrob called Jamie Fraser, who she starts this relationship with, and she's really torn about whether she wants to go back to her husband or stay with Jamie, and can she get back, and her fight and struggle about what to do. It's really good, so much action, and I'm just loving it. I am hoping to get it finished this weekend, so Friday reads, this is what I'm reading. The other thing I read, oh, I've got something in my eye, sorry. The other thing I read was The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I'm not sure if you are familiar with that. I don't have the book on me. I actually listened to it as an audiobook on my drives to and from work, and I gave it 3.5 stars on Goodreads. I'm now definitely doing everything possible to implement the law of attraction into my life. This thing in my eye is really annoying me. As great as the book was, I did feel like some of the things that was mentioned was just really silly. Maybe I'm cynical, but imagining bills are checks with added zeros on the end and then being really grateful and happy to pay your bills, that makes no sense to me. The thing about the woman who, she's done everything in her life to find the perfect partner, but she can't find him, and then she realizes, like, an epiphany one day, that she sleeps in the middle of the bed, making absolutely no space for her perfect partner to fit in. Her clothing cupboard is filled with her clothes, so there's no space for her perfect partner's clothing. She parks in the middle of the driveway, so there's no space for a car for her perfect partner. So then she decided to make space for him, and voila, he showed up. I don't know if I really believe that. I don't know, like, just some of the things just seemed a little bit far-fetched for me. Overall, I did enjoy it, and I believe that books come into your life for a reason when they do, and I felt like I needed to hear what that book had to say, and I listened to it really well, and it got me through some tough times last month. So yeah, that's what I read. As I was kind of busy doing Friday reads, I thought that I would let you know what else I'll be reading this weekend. I've got some very, very exciting news. Other than trying to finish for the 5th time, on a Friday, Outlander, I am also reading Spanish in Your Pocket because I am learning a new language. I did my first lesson via YouTube today, thank you YouTube, and I think I'm doing really well. I can now say buenos dias and buenas trapez, I think, and Buenos noches, I think is night. Okay, so you know, I just finished the lesson, but I'll get there. And como estás? And you know, I'm learning and I'm excited. I'm taking up a new hobby, learning a new language, getting like, you know, living life to the fullest, and I'm loving it. So these are the books that I'll be reading this weekend. Let me know what you'll be reading in the comments down below, and I am sorry that I have been once again absent. I'm going to try my best to make some more time and focus on books and booktube friends. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.